Formula One teams are at the Suzuka circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix this weekend. Whatever the outcome there for Singapore champions Ferrari, the company says it isn't losing sight of its sustainability goals.
One of them is to launch an EV in late 2025, using lessons drawn from racing. The CEO of Ferrari, Bendetto Vigna, lays out the plan in a CNN exclusive interview with our Yasmin Yonkers.
Look, racing is playing a very important role for product innovation. If I take, for example, also the electric engine that we are going to use for our electric car, well, this is coming from F1. If I see also aerodynamic solution, if I see also the material that are more sustainable, well, this is benefiting a lot from all the development we do in Formula One. So this is really very, very important. So, you know, when you win on the track, there is on one side the dimension of reward of the effort of all the team, no? Because you keep pressure under for a lot of time. But it's also important because you can bring this innovation to the car, to the sports car.
I'd love to talk about the people, but part of the fun that the people say is the symphony of the engine. Can this be replicated?
Not only that, part of that is yet, and on electric engine, consider that it is not silent. There is also a sound signature that we are working on. Because when you have an electric car, okay, when you have a Ferrari, it's not only about the sound, it's also about the way, acceleration, the linear acceleration, the transverse acceleration, it's about the braking, it's about the gear change. All these dimensions will be combined, blended in a unique way in our electric car. So the technology again is a mean for the people to have fun.
And get us excited about the 2025 Q4 EV. How long is the list to wait for one, and what preview can you give us?
One part of a company like Ferrari is to keep high the secrecy, and the desirability must be always at the right level. So we did not disclose how the car is going to look like. I can tell you that there are clients that are tell me when it's ready to go. There are some other clients that want to see first. Usually what we do when we take the order is that when we launch the car, take the puro sangue. First we show, and then we take the order. Take the SF90 XX, the two special version of last June. First we show, and then we get the order. We don't get it earlier.
Let's talk about people who drive the Ferraris. Who exactly is driving this innovation? Of course, you've got, your good group of people, but you're big on listening to the customers, not being arrogant to customers and all that. What are they teaching you about sustainability?
Look, we have a couple of numbers that are good for you. We have 50% of our clients are younger than 50 years old. In the new client, most of them are coming from Asia. 40% of these clients are younger than 40 years old. And this is, for us, is very important because we see the new trend of the new generation that is paying particular attention to sustainability. I have to say that the attention to have sustainable product from the time it starts to the time it runs on the road is very, very important. So, especially here in Asia, I have to say, the client across all the countries here are paying attention to how much we contribute to the wealth of the world. To the world meant like, taking care of the water consumption, taking care of the pollution.
There's a movie coming up on the life of Enzo Ferrari in November. I believe you've seen it. What does this fascination with Ferrari do for your brand?
Look, I can tell you that in Ferrari, tradition and innovation are both very, very important. The best way to look at the tradition, I would say, is to go through the history that we have been drawing in the last 76 years. And I can tell you also that there are many books, there are several movies.
It's legend, really. Would Enzo Ferrari be pleased with the direction that the company is taking now? Would he understand sustainability?
I think so because, Ferrari was writing a lot of quotes. And so there is one quote that I like, that I also been using to the Capital Market Day, and where he was saying that to those that come after me, I leave a simple inheritance: to keep alive the will to progress pushed so far. So I think that today I cannot imagine Enzo Ferrari that wouldn't endorse so much a support, a push for the sustainability action that we are going on.